Oh, is it? Oh, is it?
It's only Ray. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So I've been very busy, but over the last 7 weeks, there's been a manhunt on for a very dubious young raver called Jay Slater. Now, this boy's the scum of the earth, was the scum of the earth. Anyway, nobody knew he'd gone on holiday and then he went missing. Now, how he went missing was very suspicious. And I can't tell you right now. I've got all the details on me, but I just haven't got time to tell you right now because I've got things to do around the house. Very important. But anyway, listen, every time something like this happens, remember Nicola Bully? We had so many sleuths on the case, so many crummy detectives. Now, some of them were quite good, and some of them I totally agreed with. And I said, why aren't the police doing anything about that? Because Nicola Bully's murderer is still out there. And it's getting to the point now where nobody gets brought to justice. They sweep something under the carpet, say, yeah, bury it. I mean, I know this happened in Spain, but they can get British detectives out there because they do like a holiday, R.E. Madeleine McCann, or they think of a new excuse to get out there and search for her bones again, or search for the living Maddie McCann. There's another couple who's got away with murder for the time being, because we all know that the dad killed Madeleine McCann. Yeah, let's just dose that girl up with this sleeping drug, and oh God, I've killed her. Quickly, I'll bury her in the local churchyard. Don't worry, I'll get rid of her. I'll make her. I'm looking for her. Anyway, never mind about that. But this Jay Slater has been found deceased at the bottom of a mountain. Now, we've been getting so many fucking theories about this. It's been ridiculous. I mean, I was waiting for a James Bond type submarine to have picked him up from the shore of Tenerife because a yacht apparently has been brought into it, and they said, "Oh, they're spiriting him away." Because what we first thought, what we first thought was he'd set it up to go missing for a reason. You know, it's all to do with drugs, by the way. It's all to do with drugs. But there were people like, oh, you know, he's a kind of a James Bond character. You've just got to look at the little fucker to know that he hasn't got enough intelligence in his fucking head to have done anything like disappeared. You know what I mean? It's not easy to disappear. So I had to rule that one out pretty early. But anyway, he went missing after he left a rave during the night. He stole somebody's watch and he was taken by car to a mountainous region of Tenerife where he had no right being because he was only staying about 10 minutes away from the actual rave. So why did he go to the other end of the island with two black men, two Negroes? And anyway, one of these Negroes has been located. He's a big drug dealer, and anyway, I can't tell you the rest of the story at the moment, but he was murdered. He's lost photograph. Why would you take a photograph of yourself? Say you've got 1%. You see, there's a girl involved as well called Lucy. Now, I think she's involved with the drug dealers or the people who killed him. But anyway, all this bullshit about him walking up the road and walking down the road, asking what time the next bus was, and then walking back up the road and then disappearing. It's all bullshit. It never happened. The woman who lives down the road, who said she was the last person to see him, actually knows the two guys because they're big drug dealers on the island. Yes, and I do know the other one as well. Well, not personally, but I've got names. I've spoken to people about this. So Anyway, what can't be said is that he was bummed to death and then thrown, beaten up, and then thrown off the mountain. And then they realised they had a couple more of his articles, so they threw them off separate. So that's why the body got wallet and other bit right now. Too busy. All right. So thank you very much. Gotta go. Ta-ta.